guys, welcome back to the channel. I hope you enjoyed the last video where I took 8 out of my top 15 YouTube hoopers and made a video for you guys on how to get better at home. Today's video, I'm going to piggyback off of the top 50 hooper list because that is popping right now and you guys are loving the video. I wanted to do a top 50 YouTube basketball list based on content, not basketball skill. So I went through the top 50 pages that I made for basketball skill and ranked them based off of their content. Now without further ado, let's get started.
I'm so Austin Mills with the wrist, yeah, yeah. I'm so Austin Mills with the wrist, yeah, yeah. I'm so Austin Mills with the wrist, yeah, yeah. I don't think I can miss, yeah.
Now I want to start off by saying this list is obviously very biased. I don't expect everyone to agree with me. I don't expect you guys to agree with me. This is based on my own personal preference, what I personally like to watch on YouTube. Now, some of these people are up and coming, some of these people are huge, some of these people are growing. I put a good mixture of the best basketball YouTubers in this space on a list. To the YouTubers that are in this list watching this, this is no knock on anybody. Make your own content, do your own thing, create your own lane. This is not a knock on you. This is just what I personally prefer to watch on YouTube. I respect every single person on this list because I know the grind that it takes to be a YouTuber and how much time we put into these videos. With that being said, I put a lot of work into this one. Please comment and like, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't yet, but let's get started. Similar to how I did on my last video, I'm gonna do a little shout out list before I do my main list of people that I couldn't really put on this list. Just like the other one, I'm putting Bone Collector and Professor in their own world. They paved their own lane. They are street ball legends. They are mixtape legends. The only reason they're on YouTube is because it works for them and they basically have to be on YouTube. Their content has been viral and is still viral, so they are on YouTube. I don't consider them YouTubers. I consider them street ball legends and mixtape legends. A couple more on this list who aren't necessarily basketball YouTubers. Austin McBroom, killing it in the YouTube world, doesn't post basketball content, posts family content, but is absolutely murdering it, making millions of dollars, selling out arenas. Shout out to Austin. Jimmy Tatro, another guy on the list, hooper, but doesn't post basketball content. Started with Life According to Jimmy back in the day doing frat videos. If you haven't seen those yet, you will die laughing. Lethal Shooter, not necessarily a YouTuber, crushes the Instagram game, has millions of followers on Instagram, has a couple videos on YouTube. If you haven't yet, go check him out. White Iverson posting great viral content, growing his channel, check him out. Famous Los posts hilarious videos on Instagram, basically just posts longer snippets on his YouTube channel. If you enjoy his Instagram videos, go check out his YouTube channel. Dom Benjamin, hooper, light skin legend, he posts a lot of music videos on his channel and a lot of like couple goal videos on his channel, not necessarily basketball videos. Dax murders the YouTube music video scene, murders. His videos do super well, his music does well, he's on the top charts. Keep killing it, Dax. All right, let's get started. So number one on my list, he's up and coming. He's super popping right now on YouTube, Devontae Friga. I compare him most to myself. I think his videos are really good. He played competitive D3 basketball. I played D1 basketball. I couldn't imagine filming and recording and doing behind the scenes videos while playing basketball. So major shout out to him. I love his videos. And now that he's done playing, he's starting to branch out into other content that has been really good so far. Number two on my list, I got Cool Kicks. I put Mook from Cool Kicks on my hooper list. Cool Kicks is growing so fast on YouTube right now. They basically use their store as a home base to make their videos. They make videos giving away shoes and all types of merchandise to their fans and their customers. Next, I got Jay Jones, amazing dude. He's one of my favorite dudes on this list. Just a good person, genuine person, has been in the YouTube game for a long time. Made a channel with Trey Good. I guess they had some beef. They had a falling out. Now they're back to doing videos again. They do NBA videos. They do shoe videos. They get invited by the biggest brands in the world to attend their events. Check out Jay, please. Next, I have Devin the Lab. I did chunks and groups on my last list. I'm gonna do that as well on this list. But I took Dev out of the trainer list on this one because I personally love Devin's videos. He's so creative and so artsy in the way that he makes his videos that they look like legitimate documentaries, and he's built a real fan base over the time. Next, I got Marcellus Howard. This dude paved his own niche on YouTube doing videos in his backyard. I don't know how he can make so many videos with so many different concepts and every video bangs. He's been killing on IG, killing on YouTube, Keep doing your thing. One of the inventors of the Crazy Lay movement. Speaking of Crazy Lay movement, next up, T-Jazz. Love his content, started the Crazy Lays. It hit the nation by storm. His basketball game, the way he plays, is very viral. He crosses people over, he makes highlight plays, and that's what makes his YouTube channel special. He also stays on point with the relevant videos and giving things away to kids on Venice Beach. Speaking of Venice Beach, I got AJ Lepre next. Crushes the Venice Beach videos. My favorite videos that he does is giving away things. He tells a really good story when he makes his videos. They're edited well enough to bring in the viewer and make them feel good by the end of the video. Right after him, I have Timo, basically AJ's understudy. AJ put Timo on. Timo's videos are now starting to do really well. If you don't get enough AJ, you got Timo. Timo's channel is dope on his own. Check them both out. Next up, one of the people that originated the nerd videos is DC Heat. His were going viral when they first came out. He took a little hiatus from YouTube. He's now back. His content is back on fire. He's doing really interesting and creative stuff. DC Heat, collab soon. Next up, I got B-Dot. B-Dot would be higher on the list for me, but he's not technically a YouTuber. He doesn't make YouTube videos. He started the impersonation wave, which was the OG. He's one of the first basketball creators in the space. He helped me grow. I'm so thankful for what he's done for me. He basically would post a snippet of a video on Instagram and then post a longer version on YouTube. He has over 1 million subscribers, crushes the social media world. Here's my first group of people that I was mentioning earlier. This is a group that I've worked closely with. I've made a ton of videos with them. I love their videos. They're extremely talented. The best trick shooters on Instagram, in my opinion. We got Jugglin' Josh. We got Caleb Nash Feemster, Chris Staples, Jenna Bandy, and the Randall Twins. Josh basically started the whole movement. I found Josh a couple years ago, was already crushing the YouTube space, basically brought in these people under him, and now all of their YouTube channels are crushing. Once you start watching one of them, you'll start to watch all of them. Next up, I got Mike Korzemba. I played with Korzemba in Vegas. I had him a little bit further back on my YouTube Hooper list, but higher up on this list. I love his content. He does all sorts of different NBA content. I watched one recently, a documentary that literally looked like a professional company did a documentary. Korzemba, keep up the good work. Next up, I got another group, Too Hype in the building. These guys hit the YouTube game super early. They started a movement, they started a wave. They're super popular. You go out in public, everyone knows who they are. They have multiple channels that are on fire. These guys are the innovators of the content space in the basketball world. Cash Nasty, LSK, Jesser, Zach TTG, and now Kenny Chow. I love watching Cash Nasty. His energy is amazing on every video. LSK and Jesser are real hoopers. They make real basketball content. Zach TGG, also a real hooper, and Kenny now making his way into that space. Okay, next up, I got Hoopin' Life, Nelson. We made a video in the past. Nelson makes real basketball videos, real competitive videos, and also showed us a little taste of his overseas life. He didn't post as much when he went overseas. It's very difficult, but now I'm sure that that isn't happening right now. He will be making more videos for us. Okay, on to Brawadis, Brandon Awadis. Love his content, wide spectrum of content. Him and his brother crush the YouTube game. His brother's huge, he's huge. What I like about their videos, they stay relevant with the challenges, they stay relevant with the topics, but also they tie in the basketball brand to all of it. Next up, I got Kais Omar. Big time in the sneaker hype beast world. He's really good at finding things that not everyone can get and showcasing them on his channel, whether it's shoes or t-shirts or carpets or floor mats, whatever the hell it is, he finds the hardest Supreme, Nike, Travis Scott stuff you can get and showcases it on his channel for everyone to see. In that same space, next up I have Jacques Cousteau, Mr. Cousteau, Mr. Jacques Slade. Makes all sneaker content. He was the first person I ever saw, or the biggest to do the unboxing. He's another person, if you can't get a pair of shoes or are considering getting a pair of shoes or aren't able to afford it or whatever, he'll show you the pair of shoes, what it looks like, take it out of the box, show you every element of the shoe and the box, giving us the best look into sneakers. Staying on sneakers, I got Nightwing coming up next. He's a wear tester. Basically, will take a shoe, wear it on the court, let you know how it feels, how it weighs, all of that, and giving us an idea on a shoe before we go out and actually purchase it. After that, I got Filet. Filet I had #1 on my Hooper list. He's a little bit further back on this list, doesn't post on YouTube that much, gives us a look into his overseas life, gives us a look into the Filet lifestyle. We're excited for more content. All right, I got another chunk here. This is my trainer group. I got J-Law B-Ball first. J-Law will teach you how to be an elite hooper, but will also show you the one-on-ones of him going against some of the best hoopers in the world. Followed by DJ Sackman, who gives really good insight on how to become a hooper, as well as Dribble Too Much, who also shows us drills, but will also show us Drake hooping. So check out their channels. The next group I got is the dunkers. That's Maxwell Pierce, Bionic Brooks, Michael Purdy, Nick Briz. Obviously, we all love dunking content. We love the dunking content because we can't do it. These guys were born with natural talent, natural abilities, and they showcase it. It's a ton of work on their bodies. It beats their bodies up, but they continue to put out dunk videos for us. Thank you. Next up, I got the ladies. First up, I got Stefania. She is really good at exposing guys on YouTube. It's hilarious to watch. It's amazing to watch. Her game is on point. I got Stefania, followed by Brittany Elena, followed by Brianna Green and Carissa Ace. Thank you, ladies, for making this basketball content. We all need it. We all love it. Keep it up. In my last chunk, I got the gamers. I'm not super into gaming content myself. I love to play video games. I don't love to watch video games. I've done a video with Lost and Unbound. He does one-on-ones. I got Lost. I love seeing his content of the one-on-ones. Not so much the 2K side, just because I don't love watching those videos, but the one-on-ones are hilarious. Lost, please keep doing those. Followed by I Am Davis, big time 2K player, respect the grind, respect the hustle. You guys have no idea how much time goes into being a gamer and how much they game for you guys and the editing and all of it that goes into it, coming up with new ideas consistently for the gaming world. So thank you guys for that. Bobby Souls, another gamer, played him in 2K recently, beat him. I'm really good at 2K. He's amazing at Fortnite. Fortnite is the one video game I can watch little segments of. I can watch them on Instagram. I can watch them sometimes on YouTube, but he's really good at Fortnite. So make sure to check him out. And the last person is Rice Gum. Rice Gum does a lot of content across the board. I don't love the drama content so much. There's a lot of drama content on his page, whether it's ex-girlfriends or beef or whatever it is. But I do like the house tour content. I do like some of the behind the scenes fans content that they do or interacting with other big YouTubers. Rice Gum, obviously one of the bigger ones in the game, crushes it. So that wraps it up for my list. I just want you guys to know how much work goes into creating YouTube videos. I respect every single person on this list. If you do happen to be more towards the end of the list, that doesn't mean that I don't love your content. I still love your content. There are just certain videos I'd rather watch on YouTube more than others. That is just my personal opinion and bias. Personally, I watch David Dobrik the most on YouTube. He doesn't even post basketball content, but I am just drawn to his content and the stuff that he gives away and the money that he gives away. I love seeing that stuff. Makes me feel nice at the end of the video, and it brings me back to watching his videos. But everybody on this list works super hard. There's a lot that goes into it. I appreciate everybody's grind. I appreciate everybody's hustle. That being said, I put a lot of work into this video. Please make sure you hit the like button, drop a comment, subscribe, tell a friend to tell a friend. Next video will be Thursday, 5 p.m. Make sure you guys are staying tuned in. We are growing so fast right now. Let's keep growing. For today, we're out. Peace.